everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my 6 favorite products for fine, thin hair. If you've seen some of my other hair tutorials, I have very stick straight, thin hair. It's really fine and I don't have, excuse me, I mean no respect. None. I'm actually in the middle of something. Oh, it's so cute. How could I resist? Okay, that's fine. I guess you can just stay. Okay, so as I was saying, if you have fine and thin hair, your hair is really delicate. So think of it as like a newborn baby versus like an adult. People with like thick hair that's long and strong, it can handle hair dye, bleach, tons of heat. It's stronger. It's just a little bit more sturdy. But if you have really fine, delicate hair, it is like a little baby that you have to take care of. You have to be really gentle with it. You can't really just be that hard on it. It's just the way that it is, and I know it sucks. Like I hate it. Like it's literally like the one thing that I would change about everything is if I could have different hair. So I actually have extensions in like all the time because my hair is so fine and thin. So anyways, these are kind of like my favorite products for just getting the most out of your fine hair. So either if that's like fluffing it up a little bit, thickening it, giving it a little bit more volume so that it's not like pathetic nothing. These are my favorite. My favorite shampoo that for thin hair that I love is the Beach Envy Volume Shampoo from Redken. You can get this at Ulta, $34 I think for this entire huge thing, which lasts you forever, but it's a texturizing shampoo that's great for fine hair. So I notice it doesn't make my hair very oily quickly, it gives it volume after the shower, but it doesn't leave any residue or anything like that. So if anything, I've heard that some people with like normal hair say that it kind of dries out their hair, but for us I kind of think we need that because what the dryness does, it adds volume. If we have too much weight or moisture, it's going to weigh down our hair, make it really flat and just lifeless basically. So I love this shampoo for fine and thin hair. It's really, really great and it smells amazing. Alright, so then when I get out of the shower, you really have to be careful if you have fine hair when your hair is wet, because that's when it's like most susceptible to damage, because the hair gets more like elastic when it's wet. So when you're brushing it out, it can stretch and snap really easily. So if you have fine hair, you especially need to be really careful when your hair is wet, that you're being really gentle with it. So I love this brush. It's called the Wet Brush, and it's great for if you have extensions, even any hair type it's great for, but especially for fine haired girls because it's really, really gentle with brushing out your hair. It basically like doesn't get caught in tangles. It has these really fine tooth combs and it's built for when your hair is wet. So I always use this when I'm brushing out my hair when I've gotten out of the shower, and I feel like it's really gentle on my hair. It doesn't break it a lot and it just treats it like a little baby. So I definitely invest in one of these wet hair brushes if you have fine hair. So that's in the shower. When I get out of the shower, let's say I'm styling my hair and I want to curl it, or I'm going to an event. I won't do this every day, but for occasions, see, it's like I had so much volume at first with this stupid bun and then just falling to nothing. My next favorite is a volumizing mousse, and this is by Kevin Murphy. So like I said, if I'm going out and I really like want my hair to be on point, I will apply probably like not a golf ball size amount, but a little bit less to my damp hair. So the girl that used to do my hair when I lived in Dallas was like, I'm like, okay, my curls don't hold. I have literally just, it's honestly pathetic. Like my hair just can't do anything. And she's like, well, do you use mousse? And I was like, no. And she's like, total game changer. Like you have to use mousse if you want any sort of volume, especially if you have thin hair. So I was like, okay. So I really, really like this mousse. It really works, and I feel like it works best, like you have to definitely blow dry your hair after to get like the full maximum like out of the mousse in your hair, but it really gives it a lot of grit, a lot of texture. It's kind of like when you curl it, it just holds, like it grabs everything that you want it to do. Just basically makes it really, really like moldable and able to do a lot of things while also adding a lot of volume. The only downside is it makes your hair a little bit greasy if you add too much of it. So I would say a golf size ball amount is probably even a little bit too much. Do a little bit less than that in your damp hair. Let your hair kind of halfway air dry while you're doing your makeup, and then blow dry it through. And I usually just keep it right at my roots and maybe in like somewhat towards the end of like my hair, just a little bit, but mostly at the roots, just to really get that volume and lift. But this is a really great mousse, definitely does the trick for fine hair and adds lots of volume. Now, if you don't like the mousse or you're not comfortable using mousses, another great product to use is any sort of like sea salt spray, wave spray, and my particular favorite right now is the Way by Jen Atkin. This is the Way Wave Spray, and it's basically the same thing as like a sea salt spray. You spray it in when it's damp, just all over, and it's gonna give you all over like a little bit more texture, a little bit more volume, kind of make your hair like more like cotton candy. That's like the perfect interpretation of what fine hair looks like when it has volume, because it doesn't have a lot of density to it. It's kind of like cotton candy. So this is a really great spray. You spray it in when it's damp, and then you just blow dry through, and it adds that kind of fullness and fluffs it up a little bit to give it volume. So this is another great option instead of mousse if you don't like it, or you can just alternate. I also love the KMS Play salt spray. I can link that down below. Any salt spray really will do as long as it doesn't make your hair greasy. But I love this. My next favorite product is for when your hair is all completed and you really need a boost or a little bit more volume. And this is great for honestly anybody, but fine, thin hair especially, it really, really helps, is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This one is my favorite by far on the market. I've tried some other ones like Dry Bar and other random brands, but this one really, really makes a difference. And you literally spray it in your dry hair, and it just adds like the most grit and like texture to your hair. You can literally like make it huge Texas hair, which if you have fine hair, you kind of have to go like overboard and make your hair really big, because chances are it probably falls really quickly. So you have to make it huge in order for it to just like look decently normal. Unfortunately, this is an amazing texture spray. It is a little bit on the more high-end side. I want to say like $30 or $40. Again, I'll link it down in the description box, but I would ask for this maybe like for a holiday gift or something for someone to get you. It's under $50, but it's amazing, and it really, really does the trick for fine hair. I love it. All right, and then last but not least, for sure, probably my number one product that I need to have in my bathroom is a dry shampoo. So if you have fine hair, chances are that your hair gets greasy really quickly. I know the struggle, it's literally torture, and you don't want to wash your hair every day if you can, because you want it to grow faster. It's just not good to wash your hair every day, and the natural oils kind of help it grow faster. So I'm literally a dry shampoo serial user. So I've talked about the Suave dry shampoo before. That is literally my favorite dry shampoo, and it's $2. So I'll just stock up, because I probably wash my hair like twice a week, and I use dry shampoo like the 3 days following. But lately someone at work told me about the Dove dry shampoo, but this is not the original. It's the Volume and Fullness dry shampoo, and it's, again, I think like $2 or $3, but I've really, really been enjoying this one. Probably equivalent to the Suave one, so these are definitely my two favorite drugstore dry shampoos. But really fantastic. Dry shampoo is just a must. I'll even shower and like blow dry my hair and it'll be fresh, and I feel like it still looks greasy. So that's just like what you get with fine and thin hair. So I'll spray a little dry shampoo in the roots, but what I mostly use dry shampoo for is like the day after my like shower that I wash my hair, when I really, really need the oil to be absorbed. So I'll literally part my hair and I'll spray it on. I part it again, flip it, spray it, flip, spray, all the way down in layers on both sides and then in the back. And I really feel like it makes my hair look like it's washed. I don't have to wash my hair as often, because I'm always trying to get it to grow a little bit longer. It doesn't grow very fast because it's thin. Shoot me, right? Our shampoo's literally my ride or die bestie, probably over like any of this. Actually, I really need like all of them. I need all the help I can get, let's be honest, but dry shampoo for sure. Another one I really like for oil is the Dry Bar dry shampoo, really fantastic, but for drugstore, this Dove Volume and Fullness, the Suave, and just be careful with some dry shampoos that you get from the drugstore or any, because for fine-haired girls, they can sometimes make your hair more greasy because they add a lot of product and it's just too much for your hair and it makes it feel lifeless and like more greasy and it's just horrible. So I really found that these ones just do a good job at just absorbing the oil, sometimes adding a little bit of volume, but I think, you know, you kind of need like the dry shampoo plus the volumizing spray to really do the trick, because some of the other dry shampoos that I've found, not this one, are just too much for our hair and they just make it worse. Alright you guys, that's going to be it for my top 6 products for fine and thin hair. Love all these products, they definitely work. I believe in them. If you guys want more tips and tricks on fine and thin hair, give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and I will see you guys next time. Bye!